Welcome traders. So it is Tuesday evening, 10 past 8 in the evening, and it's the 3rd of February. All right, so let's have a quick look across the market, see if there's any nice swing trades available. So both good and bad. Dollar index did attempt to break out of its range, came back, showed a very bullish candle, which means there's going to be some pushback. However, when you go down to the daily, it's now got a nice downtrend coming back into the 10 and 20 moving averages. This is a really good place for it to potentially continue down. So what does that actually mean for traders? It means that there's a possible buy opportunity here on euro dollar. Potentially we could see that if it is ultimately going to continue out continue up from here, this is where it's going to do it from, which means an entry above the high, stop loss below the low. And of course, all these rules apply. I hope you never trade without a stop loss. Ideally, I don't risk more than 0.5% per trade, and I always take some partial profits off the table at 1-to-1. And if that's the case, and this ultimately plays out, this could be a relatively decent reward to risk trade setup. GBP actually is also set up here as well. My entry would normally be above the high of this previous candle, my swing and my stop loss below the low of that. So that becomes a swing if it ultimately does that. And then you have to be very careful about exposure across the dollar pairs, right? So that means GBP dollar, and so cable and euro dollar would be increased risk. Now, Aussie dollar, I actually had a look at it yesterday. That's already triggered. What's interesting is the Aussie pairs are quite active. Pound Aussie actually did the same thing, pulled and triggered to the downside. I haven't actually looked at Euro Aussie, but it would be similar, I'm guessing. There we go. Nice bearish setup and then headed down. So right now, Aussie and Kiwi, but Aussie pairs are offering some of the really good trends at the moment. Let's have a look at, yeah, I didn't even look at this. And Aussie yen carrying on to the upside. Euro Kiwi, just having a look at also. Okay, very strong trends. Keep an eye on the Aussie pairs across the board. Some of them are offering some good trends. Maybe not all, but some are offering those. So what I'll do is I have a run through